In today's news, RDA completes law enforcement marine base. VISAR Governor's GOURMET Gathering 2024 made a calls for sex offenders register. Careful send-off for Puzzle the Turtle, and reigning champs start new softball season. Viewers, these are more stories when 284 News return.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? Three-time champion, baby. I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream. And then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Yo, everything good there?
Bye. This thing got me one way that day.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, know?
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hooked, I tell you.
Welcome viewers to the Friday, April 12th, 2024 edition of 284 News. I am Kamal Haynes, bringing the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Leading today's news, the Virgin Islands Recovery and Development Agency has achieved another milestone with the successful completion of the Virgin Islands Law Enforcement Marine Base. This major infrastructure project will enhance safety, security, and border protection capabilities in the territory. Funded jointly by the Virgin Islands government and the UK government, the newly rebuilt marine base will serve as the centralized command and operations center for the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, His Majesty's Customs, and the Immigration Department. The state-of-the-art facility will enable coordinated monitoring of marine ports of entry, promote interagency communication and intelligence sharing, and facilitate a more secure border environment overall. RDA CEO Anthony McMaster lauded the project's team's hard work, expertise, and unwavering dedication that allowed the marine base to be delivered on time and to the highest standards. Well, he said, and I quote, "This project exemplifies our commitment to delivering exceptional results while upholding integrity, safety, and environmental responsibility," end quote. McMaster also commended lead contractor James Todman Construction Limited for their dedication, instrumental in the project's success. The marine base is a critical component of the RDA's work under the Security and Safety for All subsector aimed at strengthening law enforcement capabilities as outlined in the territory's Recovery to Development Plan. Deputy Governor's Office representatives expressed satisfaction after an official walkthrough of the completed facility on April 5th. As the main client ministry, they will now take over operational control. The project's completion marks the culmination of a collaborative effort involving the RDA, the Deputy Governor's Office, design consultants, Trojan Design and Development Limited, and various stakeholders. Moving on, viewers, VISAR is gearing up to host another major event on its fundraising calendar. On April 19th, members of the public are invited to join the Virgin Islands Search and Rescue and the Governor for the Governor's GOURMET Gathering. But 284 Media recently caught up with VISAR Operations Manager Phil Aspinall for the details of this year's event.
Hi, good afternoon everybody. My name is Phil Aspinall from Virgin Islands Search and Rescue. I'm the operations manager here and one of the rescue coordinators if we ever need to go out there for you guys. So the governor, this is a new governor, His Excellency Daniel Proust. He's agreed to be our patron, which has been a tradition going back through the governors all the way back to the beginning, I believe, back in 1988 or so. He has very graciously offered his residence for what what has become a staple fundraiser for us at his residence, Government House. It's the GGG, or the Governor's Gourmet Gathering, and we invite all of the restaurants and food establishments and stuff to come and show us their well. Gives us the local people an example of what's available out there, and it's marketing for them. They can let people know these are our specialities, this is what we have to offer, so what we have, and they donate that very generously to us, and we sell you a ticket so you can come and sample all of their delights. There'll be food and drink from the various bars and restaurants, and you come and sample it, and then you know what you can go and do at the weekends when you're not going to VISAR functions. This year's event is on April the 19th. That's in a couple of weeks' time. April the 19th. It's a Friday. Government House, 7 till 10. Elegant dress, please. You know, try and make it a little nice and make the effort, so to speak. Sharpen your stilettos. Get up there. There'll be background music and stuff. No live bands or anything like that. Tickets are $125 per person. We are limited in space to 200 people, and traditionally we have been sold out. So please come and get your tickets early. Tickets are available from ourselves here. You can email me at info@visar.org, VISAR.org, O-R-G, or you can call the office, 345-4357. That's 345-HELP for those that use the old numbers. 125, we've got a credit card machine here. We can take your money over the phone. You can pass by the office and give us your cash. There will be no tickets. We're saving money. So there'll be no tickets. You'll just be registered and you'll be signed in as you arrive at Government House on the Friday. We'll be holding a raffle. We're working on raffle prizes and stuff, but I think all of you guys that have been in the past, you know we get some really good prizes. The community is a huge sponsor of what we do here on our mission of saving lives at sea, and so there'll be some great prizes from the raffle. You can buy those tickets earlier too from the same place, info@visar.org, or by phoning 345-4357, and obviously available on the night. VISAR, we are a non-profit organization, non-government, so NGO, totally run on a charitable basis. So all of the people that rush out there and save you, should you be in a little bit of distress, are all volunteers. So there's no financial reward for any of them. They do it from their hearts with passion, and that also makes them better at it, for want of a better phrase. They're passionate about it. A lot of them spend up to 80 hours doing emergency first aid training to qualify them for the equivalent of EMT, so that you're getting the best care if you ever need it. But as I said, totally reliant on donations and the charitable work that we do, and these fundraising initiatives. So this is a big part of how we get our annual budget, which, for information, is $350,000 a year is what it costs me to keep this little boat working here and the one in Virgin Gorda. So every penny counts.
All persons interested in attending the event are invited to visit VISAR's head office or call 441-7465. Well, up next, more local news.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands. Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more Fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI, CCT Fire, and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Welcome back, viewers. Territorial at-large Representative Stacey Mather has repeated calls for a sex offenders registry in the BVI, warning that known predators are lurking among children in the territory. He was at the time addressing the most recent House of Assembly sitting.
Child Abuse Awareness Month. We're all wearing pins in the house this evening. And I want to say that I again say to this community, we need a sex offenders registry in the Virgin Islands. Anguilla has one, Turks has one, Antigua has one. Our children need to be protected. There are persons who are coming into our community, there are persons who are being repatriated into our community, and they have criminal records. Madam Speaker, I will not dig tonight in people that we know who are transporting our children in buses, who are doing things, but they're not registered. Only some people in our communities know the predators in our communities, and others do not. And if other countries in the Caribbean can make sure that if someone from the BVI who has a record, who has served time, leaves this country, enters another country, and they are on a list, but they originated here and we don't have a list, Madam Speaker, I will continue as long as I have a voice to scream about that in our territory. Because if we are not protecting the most vulnerable in our society, then what are we doing? And that is policy, that is lawmaking, that is something that will be done in the House of Assembly. But the minister has promised me that it'll be done. So next month again, may come in. I'm going to talk about it again, Madam Speaker. And when it is done, I'm going to be the biggest one cheering. I'm going to take the pictures like everybody else and do the PR and be on social media and say it's done. But as the time goes by, I'm going to be the one that's going to be the most critical as to whether or not we put the names on that list. I don't want it there for show. I want it there to work. Remember, Premier, established, costed. We're going to make sure that one is evaluated and working. I know you know what I'm talking about.
The lawmaker said he would not delve deeply into the topic that stated that there are people who are transporting children in buses who are doing things, but they're not registered. According to Mather, only some people in the community are aware of the predators lurking around their children, while others remain clueless. Mather previously expressed concern about the issue, noting that he has seen convicted predators who are now walking freely around children. Early this year, Health Minister Vincent Wheatley promised he would bring the long-delayed sexual offences bill to the House of Assembly. Wheatley told lawmakers that substantial efforts were made to draft the sexual offences bill as far back as September of 2019. However, it was not clear why the process has not moved forward significantly since then. On today's 284 Media's Jacka Wooding joined veterinary professionals and volunteers from the Association of Reef Keepers to see off Puzzle the turtle, who is off to the USVI for needed medical care. She filed this report.
A grueling but inspiring rehab journey is unfolding for Puzzle, the green sea turtle who survived catastrophic injuries after being struck by a boat in February. We joined Puzzle along with the team of Canines, Cats and Critters BVI and volunteers from the Association of Reef Keepers for Puzzle's final few hours in Tortola on April 12th. There, we caught up with veterinary nurse Claire Dunning of Canines, Cats and Critters BVI, who has been integral in Puzzle's recovery journey. As shared by Dunning, the Association of Reef Keepers rescued Puzzle and she has defied odds by pulling through major surgery to reconstruct her badly fractured shell. However, as Canine, Cats and Critters veterinary team and volunteers from ARC have discovered, that was just the tip of the iceberg for her rehabilitation. The around-the-clock care required for Puzzle over the past 2 months has taken tremendous dedication, manpower, expensive equipment, and sheer ingenuity from ARC volunteers and clinic staff.
Looking after this beautiful green sea turtle, who we've named Puzzle. Puzzle is 143 pounds. She's quite spicy. She had some nasty propeller injuries from being struck by a boat. She was brought into us on the 21st of February, so she is on day 51 with us now. She's been a challenge, but a good challenge. everything from as far as her wounds are concerned, the wound dressings we use, the wound vac we use, has all been something new to us. Certainly as far as problem solving is concerned, it's the whole team at Canines, Cats and Critters, the vets, the nurses, all the volunteers from ARC, we've all sort of banded together to help this little girl. I mean, we've had people bringing in seawater every day, seagrass. She's being tube fed at the moment because she's not wanting to eat. So she has a beautiful seagrass smoothie that she gets prepared every morning. As far as her wounds are concerned, she is healing, but it's been a very expensive process. A very, very, very expensive process as far as the wound vac itself we've been using, the bandage changes. She needs specialist food to try and keep her energy up. So of course, we're always looking for more donations as far as helping, so we can help more beautiful turtles like this, so ARC can carry on their mission to help these guys as much as possible, because this lady's probably around 35 years of age. She's coming into her breeding age. She needs to go out there and make some more of these beautiful endangered creatures. Unfortunately, she got too close to a boat, or more likely the boat got too close to her, and she's got some very nasty injuries that are going to take a while to heal.
The massive 143-pound turtle cannot have her injuries submerged, so she has spent her time in a large pool that must be drained and refilled twice a day by carrying in buckets of fresh seawater. A specialized wound vacuum, normally intended for human patients, is attached to Puzzle at all times to accelerate healing. But adapting this equipment for an unusual patient like a sea turtle has been a, quote, steep learning curve, according to the last update on Puzzle's recovery. The vacuum dressing was changed every couple days by Dunning, the affectionately dubbed turtle vacuum expert, in a 2-hour process.
So part of her main problem is she's got 4 very large deficits in her shell where the propeller blade hit her. It's full thickness slices through her shell. So what we've had to do is place surgical plates over the deficits, basically put her together like a puzzle piece, which is why she's called Puzzle, because at one point we had 3 vets anchoring all these little bits of shell together and sealing them with epoxy and orthopedic plates. We are seeing signs of healing in these, but it's going to be a long process.
Complicating matters, Puzzle has yet to eat voluntarily since her accident. 3 times per day, she is fed a special blend of seagrass, vegetables, medications, and imported critical care food through a feeding tube. After each feeding, her front end must be propped up for about an hour using a repurposed car engine hoist and straps to prevent regurgitation. While there are signs that Puzzle's wounds are healing, the turtle still faces months of rehabilitation at this pace. Today, she was transported to a better-equipped facility in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
So she was found just off Bitter End. Someone had reported her as injured and floating. She's got some really nasty prop strike injuries on the top of her shell. She was brought in by ARC and several guys from fisheries as well. She came in, as she always does, in the back of someone's car with several strong guys helping to get her out of the car. It was a wonderful collection of people who just called in and said, hey, we've seen this turtle, we can transport this turtle for you. So she was brought to Beef Island and then brought by car to us at West End. And she's now been with us for 51 days and is soon to make her travels out to Coral World in St. Thomas, where she will begin the next stage of her healing.
Through it all, Puzzle's incredible caregiving team remains dedicated to giving her the best chance at survival and release. ARC has established a donation page at www.bviarc.org to assist with her ongoing costly medical expenses. People can also call 284-545-5964 to donate directly to her medical bill. Jaka Wooding, 284 News.
Well, up next, we turn to the world of sports.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man, protect you.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
No, top of power.
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of winter flu right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The 2024 season of the Raymond Mahasa Mercer and Kathleen Foy National Fast Pitch League kicked off in spectacular fashion as defending champions Synergy and Pirates secured victories in their respective divisions, setting the tone for an accelerating campaign ahead. The women's division, Synergy asserted their dominance with a commanding 12-2 victory over Sparks on Saturday, April 6th. Abria Smith, Daria Malone, and Clarice Scatliff led the charge with impressive performances at the plate, each tallying 2 hits. Scatliff stood out with a stellar display, driving in 4 runs, while Smith and Malone contributed 3 and 2 runs batted in respectively. Tia Cook delivered a standout pitching performance for Synergy, registering 2 strikeouts and conceding only 2 runs across 4 innings pitched. Meanwhile, West End Warriors showcased their prowess with a dominant 19-9 win over newcomers Blazers. The Warriors, buoyed by a strong start that saw them surge to a commanding 10-2 lead after the first inning, maintained their momentum throughout the game. Matthias led the offensive charge with 4 runs, supported by Forbes, Potter, Washington, and Thomas, who each contributed 3 runs to the comprehensive victory. In the men's division, Pirates narrowly edged out Power Outage in a thrilling encounter, emerging victorious with a narrow 9-8 margin. Captain Devon Bedford shone for the Pirates, notching 3 runs batted in, while pitchers Neville Sheepsmith and Rico Penn showcased their skill with 1 strikeout each. In another high-scoring affair, West Mobster secured an 18-14 win over Albion Hotshots, with Thomas and Norris leading the offensive charge with 3 runs batted in each, closely supported by Barry and Maduru, who also contributed 3 runs apiece. But as the league action heats up, anticipation mounts for the upcoming fixtures. On Friday, April 12th, Power Outage is set to face newcomers Aces in what promises to be an exciting clash at the 7 p.m. at the Ewalwin Bruley Ballpark. Saturday's doubleheader will feature Storm squaring off against Pirates at 6 p.m., followed by Sparks taking on West End Warriors at 8 p.m. Sunday's lineup includes VG Heat battling against West Mobsters at 5 p.m., with the Lady Wings facing off against Blazers at 7 p.m. But the sound of leather on Willow is set to echo once again across the grounds of the Greenland Cricket Field in East End, Tortola, as the British Virgin Islands Cricket Association proudly announces the return of T20 cricket to the territory this weekend on Sunday, April 14th. But the BVICA has unveiled an electrifying tournament featuring 10 teams divided into 2 competitive zones that will contest until July 21st. But Zone A boasts formidable contenders included Cavaliers, Under the Tree, Vincy, Falcons, Police, and Titans. Meanwhile, Zone B showcases the talents of Vikings, Royal Knights, Rising Stars, Renegades, and Grenada. President Neil Hayes exuding excitement expressed his delight at launching the first cricket extravaganza of 2024. But this tournament also marks President Hayes' maiden endeavor since his recent election to the helm of the BVI Cricket Association.
really excited about the tournament, the T20 tournament, starting this Sunday, the 14th, and it's going to run every Sunday through to the summer. We've got 10 teams involved. There'll be 2 zones, two small leagues where the teams play each other in those zones, and then there'll be semi-finals followed by finals. So a very competitive league. We've got some incredibly talented players. It's going to be some real high-class skills on display. So please come down and watch. Cricket doesn't get any funding. We rely on our generous sponsors, and we rely on our fans coming down and paying a small entry fee to support cricket and keep the sport alive in the BVI. We've got some incredible youth players that are playing this year, and we'd really like to see families come down and let the kids see cricket firsthand. It's a brilliant atmosphere. So please come down, enjoy from this Sunday onwards. 2 games a day. There's a morning game and an afternoon game. Everybody's welcome.
The announcement has stirred a groundswell of support from ardent cricket enthusiasts and players alike, who are rallying the entire BVI community to come out in full force and cheer for their favorite teams.
I want you guys to come down, get to the cricket games, get to the matches. We're looking out for it. It's going to be exciting. I'm the biggest fan. I actually had a career in cricket. So come down and let's be and work on being the #1 fans. Come on out.
Cannot wait to see everyone come out on the Greenland Field Sunday for the cricket. Starts 9:30, 2 games. Come out, Greenland Field Sunday.
Cricket, cricket, cricket. Yes, come on one, come on all. It's the time, it's the season. It's the supporters, it's the fans, it's the cricketers. Cricket has been open for a long time. We've been waiting for it. Sunday, come on out to witness good sporting cricket, good event, good activities, and a lot of laughters. Just come out and support your team this Sunday and every Sunday to go on forward.
Well, BVI, excitement is in the air once again. Cricket is back in the BVI. Join us on this Sunday as we open. It's a family affair, so bring all your kids, bring all your loved ones, and just come and enjoy cricket.
I'm Murray, fast bowler for Falcons. Cricket is opening this Sunday, the 14th. I want everybody in the BVI to just come out and support. It's going to be an awesome season. Can't wait. Let's go, guys.
Hi, good morning. My name is Joel Williams, Falcons Cricket Club captain. As you guys know, cricket is opening this Sunday, so I'm very excited to see you guys come out and show your support as always. We're looking forward to see you guys. Come on.
Hey, this is Neil, President of the Cricket Association and fast bowler for the Falcons. Really looking forward to cricket restarting on Sunday. Please come down and support all the teams. There's going to be some incredible skills on display. It'll be a great time, so please come down and support the cricket.
However, the BVI Cricket Association's visionary initiatives face a common challenge that plagues many sporting organizations: funding. President Hayes candidly acknowledged the ongoing struggle to secure consistent sponsorship for cricketing events. But in light of this, the association has ingeniously decided to levy a modest entry fee of $5. But this nominal contribution will not only enhance the spectator experience, but also fuel future endeavors aimed at nurturing cricketing talent and fostering community engagement. And moving on to our final story, viewers, where Orenthal James O.J. Simpson, the former American football star who captivated the nation during his highly publicized murder trial and subsequent acquittal, has died at the age of 76, his family announced on Wednesday. Simpson, who rose to fame as a talented running back and actor before his life was upended by accusations of brutal violence, passed away from cancer, according to a statement from his relatives, while he was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. Viewers, that's all for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Kamal Haynes. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. Bye-bye.